Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. And today I'm playing more Dead by Daylight. I used to be a rank 1 killer and I haven't posted DBD in almost a year, but now I'm getting back on the DBD grind. If you like Dead by Daylight or you're new here, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I really appreciate it. And let's get right into it. Okay, so on this first match, I was playing in the underground complex and I was setting up my traps because I'm playing Trapper. And I heard a noise and decided to go upstairs and check it out. And it was little Jake. And he didn't even know I was up there. One thing I have noticed about DBD after it had those updates is much more laggy than it used to be. Like almost every time I hit someone, it lags, which is really bad. But, it is what it is. I guess it's more made to please PC players than it is console players. So I'm easily able to down Jake, as you saw, and someone was able to run into my trap, and I was trying to figure out, oh, where is that? And I realized it's all the way on the other side, at the other stairs where I just placed my trap at in the beginning. So unfortunately, I'm not able to get there in time before she frees herself. And she kind of broke my ankles, I'm not gonna lie. I am a little bit rusty because I haven't played this game. But she keeps looping me, and I learned from my previous mistakes, and I'm able to see how she jukes, and I'm able to easily down her. But now I'm like noting who's good at running me around and who's not. So Meg is last on my list to get, to be honest, because that means she's gonna waste my time, and the other people who are less capable of looping me should be my first targets, because without the team able to get the Jennies while I don't want a team to be able to get the Jennies while she's looping me. So Fangman almost ran into my trap, and she's kind of bad with her flashlight, or she was panicking. So I'm noticing Fangman is very easy for me to down. So that's definitely something that I was paying attention to, and I'm able to easily hook her. And so I'm thinking I need to place more traps, because as Trapper, that's your only perk that you have, is placing traps. And I grabbed this item that they have now. I guess that was to celebrate their 5th anniversary. That's how they like put those in the map. And I set my trap, and they free Meg. I believe she's Meg. And I see Dwight run by. And as you see, Dwight ran that way because he was trying to run around me, and he left her defenseless. But since he luckily ran into my trap, I did not follow Meg, because as I said, she seems like she's the best looper they have on their team. So I go for the weakest link, because if you're new to DBD, that's what you need to do. You're going to, or you need to, run after the weakest link. He tries to flashlight me, almost gets me though, so close but no cigar. And him trying to flashlight me makes him very vulnerable. And I'm able to get him down. They got someone off the hook, but also down one of their teammates. So it's an even trade. Once again, I do not chase Meg, but I chase Fangman because she's an easy target. And I go ahead and hook him because I've hooked him before. So that's basically what I do when I'm killer. I kind of try to remember who I hooked first. I think that's why some people wear like identical outfits when they're from the same like Survivor friends. So I hear her like making noises over here. I was like, there's no way she really jumped in this closet. She probably ran up and dipped. But then I looked, and she's creeping out of the right closet. So locker, my bad. And so I'm able to snatch her up, and I'm like, ooh, easy hook. So I'll hook her, and just like that, I got an easy 4K, and they kind of gave it to me. I think they were Survivor friends, because why would she do that if she was just like some random person? Or maybe that's just how some survivors are. Maybe she thought since she was in lower ranks, she would just be able to easily deceive me like that. But, yeah. On to the next match, I guess. So now in the next match, I decided to play as Huntress, because Huntress is a little more a lot more complicated to play than the Trapper is, because you have to hit with your hatchets, and Trapper you just place traps down. Although Trapper is harder to play in higher ranks, but I'm in lower ranks right now, so I was able to easily down him. He's one of the people from the new DLC, I believe, the Resident Evil DLC, which is pretty cool. But I already hear someone running up on me as I hook him, so that's just telling me that this is another survive with friends. So he unhooks him in front of me, thinks he's all cool, decides to flick his flashlight at me. But unfortunately his teammate is kind of noobish and he doesn't know he shouldn't do this. Pull down the pallet right in front of the Huntress, because once you pull down the pallet you're stuck in the animation, therefore it makes you an easy target to get hit by the Huntress hatchets. Fun fact if you didn't know that. So I'm able to get that guy hooked, so now I have 2 people on the map that's been hooked once. And they, by the way, I just saw that they made a new animation for the pallets. The breaking pallets animation. That's pretty cool. And he stands in front of me like a weirdo. I don't know what that was about, but I feel like maybe they deep up on purpose because they're playing overly confident for lower ranked people, in my opinion. I, on the other hand, did not deep up on purpose. I just stopped playing for months. Well, almost years. A year. I stopped playing a year. Nearly a year. I did play Survive with Friends. I mean, Kill Your Friends. But I haven't played against other people in a while. So I noticed he's not the guy that's injured because I heard someone groaning and I decided to chase him. But yeah, unfortunately I swung too early and he's able to reach the pallet and hit me. But that does not matter. I'm getting another pallet out of the game and they only have 4 generators done and I have a lot of pressure. Well, I don't have a lot of pressure now, but potentially a lot of pressure if I can hook him. So I ended up chasing him down, but I ended up getting led to someone else. And him not knowing that I was going his way, he was an easy target. I guess his teammate was probably telling him he's still chasing me. And unfortunately, he wasn't able to get away, and I'm hooking him, which gives me more pressure. Still 4 generators that needs to be done. So I go back to kick this one, because this one's almost finished. I think he was trying to stick the generator. I don't know what's wrong with me today. And he gets unhooked, so I'm able to run after someone else. Everyone's getting healed up and they're kind of dispersing, so now I have to start on a freshly new target. I think he's the one I need to hit once, hook once, and he'll be done for. But yeah, my hatchets are really, really rusty. But I'm able to trade a pallet for his life. So, yeah. Actually, no, he's been hooked once because the other person had a brown jacket and he's a black police uniform on. And so I'm able to hook him. And since I know they're very altruistic, they're definitely going to come after him very fast. But now there's 2 generators that needs to be done. But I'm not too panicky because I've hooked most of them, except the Claudette. She was very, very MIA. Of course, she's a Claudette. She's probably crouching at the edge of the map right now, or just hiding in a corner somewhere, or yeah, you know how Claudets are. So this is the white didn't know I was here. This would have been a perfect opportunity for me to use my hatchets, but you know, I don't know. I missed that. I thought he was gonna run that way, and I flicked too far, but I was able to run him down anyway, so it didn't even matter. So I go ahead and hook him, and I'm trying to listen to see if I can hear anyone else. So I decided to turn around, and I hear them on the left over here, and here's Claudette. She's making her debut. I have not seen her this whole time. He runs there, and I'm able to hit my first hatchet of the whole match. And I hit my hatchet again, and I'm putting on some pressure right here, because they went the whole entire match, I guess, assuming that I don't hit those. So now that I'm warming up on the Huntress, I'm hitting my shots now. So now I realize I have them in a 3-gen lock, so I give up that 1 generator that's in the far back. You'll see it when I turn around. Yeah, it's right there. So, by the way, this is a voiceover if you haven't noticed. So, I gave up that generator and they're gonna pop it in a little bit. Yeah, they popped it now, and I'm just patrolling these 3 because this is how I'm gonna win the game. I hear someone over here, but I didn't know where they were. But he was right there, so I ran the wrong way. But now I'm following his tracks, but I'm not gonna chase this person because once again I'm in a 3-gen lock, and I only need 1 generator to open the gates, to activate the gates. Excuse me, but activate the gates, not open the gates. So I hear someone else over here, and I'm able to get him in a little bit. We don't ring around the rosy, and lucky for me, he got stuck on the rock. I don't know what happened there. I don't know if he lagged or, you know, sometimes you're looking behind you when you're a survivor, you accidentally run into something. So now I'm thinking, okay, I got 3 Jennies over here, and I got a person hooked. This is a GG. I'm definitely gonna win. Because there's no way they're going to leave him to die, and plus they have to come over here to do the generators. As long as I don't commit to any chases, I have this in the bag, and it's a win for me. So at this point, I'm just patrolling around to see if I see anyone, and they're all staying pretty hidden for the time being, but my whispers is going off, so I know they're in the area. They're just hiding somewhere. And I decide to go back to the hook, and I see the white running for the hook, but luckily, he doesn't reach the hook because I believe he had borrowed time, and he wasn't able to use it. So now I'm kicking this generator because I think he hit it so it would stop regressing. And I kept walking around to check to see if the generators were all still regressing, which lets me know, if they are, that lets me know that someone has touched them. And now I see the white, Claudette again for the 2nd time, and she runs in a straight line against a Huntress, and I'm able to easily get her, but luckily that person has not healed themselves enough to get picked up immediately, and just like that I got another 4K. So I guess the other videos I'm going to post on DBZ, I'm going to wait till I get higher in the ranks, because although I haven't really played that much, I'm better than lower ranked characters, lower ranked people. So yeah, I hooked Claudette 2nd because, you know, she's known as, I guess, Blendette or something like that, and she can blend in very well, more than any other characters. Some other characters can, depending on what clothes they wear, but she definitely blends in more than other people. So I hooked her 2nd so she wouldn't crawl away or I wouldn't find her, and I went out and got the white, and now he's dead as well. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching. For all you loyal people who watched every second of this video, I really, really appreciate you. I really appreciate you all in general for watching. And hope you all are having a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye, everyone.